All right, what's up, guys? Go ahead and get the stream started. Get my message out to my peeps. Peep. How's my phone? What's up? What's up? Hello, everyone. Good morning. Let me just... I'm not paying attention to the screen right now. I don't know if anyone's even here. I'm just trying to get this out, live stream out as fast as possible. We don't miss out on what is happening. Looks like E is going to be the trade. Cheers, Johnny. How's the FX world doing? It's actually doing really good right now, J Trader. I'm about to pass phase 1 of a funded challenge that I'm currently in. I actually just started another challenge. So I'll show you real quick. We started at 5K. I'm at, or 25K. I'm at 26,600. So I got to get to 27.5, I believe, or 20. Actually, I'm like one more trade away from passing, I think. I have to double check the dashboard, but I think I'm one more trade away. So we're trying to find that today. And then I gotta figure out a way to. Go ahead and. So I started a 100K account on, let's see if I can refresh the page. Now I didn't know which platform to go off of. I heard a couple different things. I'm trying something a little bit different. So I'm actually, I'm not gonna. Wonder if I can not scroll. I don't want to show. All right, so at the moment I've started a 100K account. The reason why I'm not showing the whole screen because it has my name on it. I don't want to dox myself. So right now I'm currently sitting at about 2% profit. The first trade that we had earlier in the London session was actually profitable. So I started the new account off of that, and I'm not gonna go crazy with challenges, guys. This is gonna be it. So if I can't pass the 25K and the 100K, I'm not putting any more money. I spent like $500 on this challenge. And the cool thing with Funded Next, I've heard overall good reviews. There was like a handful of bad things that people were saying, but I feel like that's a lot. I feel like it's with almost every platform. I could be wrong. So I decided to give it a shot. I did a good amount of research. I didn't do probably as much research as I usually do. But I just said, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna try something different. Your last name isn't Crypto? Teenager from Mars. Yeah. It is crypto. I mean, I'm originally a crypto trader, and we're trying Forex out. And I'm kind of doing this to prove to people that you don't necessarily have to master a particular market in order to be a good trader. You should really practice on getting the fundamentals down, making sure you have a good mindset going into trading, be able to separate your emotions from the actual mathematics and strategy, as well as, you know, finding a good strategy that works. And to me, I want to be a poster child of, you know, I consider myself I'm not professional, but I consider myself a really good trader when it comes to trading crypto. And I wanted to take that foundation I had and move it over into a different market to kind of just show that you really don't have to be the best at TA or the best at analyzing the market in order to be a good trader. Having good fundamentals, practicing good risk management, being good when it comes to approaching your trading psychology, having a good foundation when it comes to that will carry you a lot further than any strategy will. Teenager from Mars. My last name isn't crypto, unfortunately. Raza, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. There might be, I know there's a couple people who follow Phantom on Twitter. If you guys are here if you guys saw the tweet I responded to Phantom earlier today, welcome. If you're new to the channel, my name's John or Johnny. I am a crypto trader. I might rebrand the channel to be a little bit more trading oriented versus just crypto, because that's where I came from. And we could talk about BTC and like my strategy when it comes to that if you guys want. But right now we're focusing on the Forex. So at the moment, I want to see how GU is doing. I know Euro had the first break of the low. And to be honest, I know there's no daily bias when it comes to how, you know, we do this trading strategy, but you know, I gotta call it how I see it. We're most likely gonna go ahead and test this low. Just because I say that doesn't mean it's necessarily going to happen, or this doesn't mean that it is going to happen, but it's more of an example to kind of showcase my strategy that I use in crypto. We can kind of talk about it in different markets. If you guys want, we can go over that. But I'm just gonna, you know, do my best to pay attention to what's going on at the moment. So, Rich Prop Firm, it's funded next. So if you go to make sure, so funded next, like I said, I've heard mostly good things, just some things that some complaints. What's really interesting about this, I didn't realize till after I signed up, is that they actually give you a 15% profit split if you actually pass the challenge. So right now I'm doing 100K. So if I do pass this challenge, I paid $519. I think it was like with fees like $540. I will be getting my refundable feedback plus a profit share. Not bad, not bad. So we're gonna see how that works. Do they allow withdrawals in crypto? A lot of them do, Teenager from Mars. A lot of them do. Sounds good. Good luck. Always two sides on these funding challenges. Many are just to pull out the starting fee from your pocket. But I guess there's others as well. I did start it with 15 years ago. Yes, you're absolutely right, J Trader. The only thing, it's another way to think about it, which it's almost the exact same concept when it comes to trading itself. A lot of the times, most people fail at trading. A lot of people will also fail their prop firm challenges. The only reason why they'll do that is from just practicing stupid stuff. But what ends up happening is, at the end of the day, when it comes to prop firms, it's traders against traders, but pretty much the middleman gets a big cut of it. The losers will pay the winners, and whoever is not winning, the company keeps the rest. It's almost the same way trading, except it's mostly peer-to-peer. So if one person or one group of people are losing, another group of people are winning, there's really the broker might take its fees out, but the broker's not really winning as much as prop firms are. And I guess that's a catch-22 when it comes to using prop firms, is that you are utilizing more capital, but you're only getting paid out on it. It's a demo account. All right, if you guys don't realize that by now, it's a demo account, and all you're doing is you're just getting paid from people who are blowing their accounts. So, hey, if people are gonna lose, I might as well take a cut of it. So, let's see. Hey Johnny, how's your 25K count challenge? Hope you're doing great. I'm doing good. We're actually almost past the first phase. I'm just waiting for trades to come up. So we started at 25K, we're around 26.6. So I think it's an 8%. Yeah, so oh yeah, literally I just have to win one more trade and then I pass the challenge. So I gotta risk $200 to win 200 bucks to win whatchamacallit, the last 400, and that's it. And I passed the first one. So let's see if we can get a winner here. To be honest, I know I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot. I kind of want to see GU drop because that's going to allow EU to go ahead and give you a good position. But I know we're doing this out of no bias, and I'm trying to keep an objective view on this. But for me, you know, I kind of want the ABC part of me to understand that, hey, you know what, we probably can go ahead and test lower. But for EU at the moment, we do have this current breaker structure. So it was this one here. Change that to dotted. All right, text. All right, it was this one, but now we are currently looking at this one here. So if price can break if price can sustain a candle body close above this pivot, that's going to be our entry. So we'll have to wait and see. And I'm going to be trying to do this. The only thing I realized I should have just done MetaTrader for the other account and just combine the two with a copier, because trying to do this 2 separate times in a very short amount of time is kind of confusing. Smurf, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Oh, stop it. Let's see. Did you learn MT4, MT5? Perthish, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I do it on my phone. It's pretty. I have to download it on my computer. I'm as of right now, I'm just using it on my phone. Let me share this. Share, copy, link. Let me also share it on Twitter. And then let's do and some ICT. That's crazy how some people are. Let me reply this tweet. Wow, that tweet got 600 views. Holy shit. All right, so with a new low coming in, it's most likely, I mean, this is still going to be the breaker structure. I'm telling you, I think we're going to come down and test the break of that pivot. I would like to see that, but we'll just wait and see what happens. I was thinking about watching you last night. Need more of your live. I appreciate that, BetaBot. I'm going to try to be here. I'm doing some stuff in the background. So for those who don't know, I've been messing around with this at the moment, or for the last couple of weeks. Crypto's been really fucking slow. I mean, we can kind of talk about that real quick. Just guys, let me know if we're getting close to the breaker structure entry. Just type in BOS in chat and then I'll pop over. But crypto hasn't been doing dog dookie in the past, when did we first get into this range? Back in April. So it's just been months of nothing. So you get kind of bored, and I'm gonna be honest, it's not a good way to approach trading, trying to be proactively looking for positions. But I got a lot of questions when it came to trading my strategy on Forex indices. And I came across a lot of the ICT stuff. I can't believe I just fucking said that. I came across a lot of ICT stuff, and I'm not, to be honest, like I have my own thoughts and opinions about ICT. If you guys follow me on Twitter, I reposted a video on what that Iman Trading did about ICT, and it's actually really good fucking job. And it's almost the same thing when it comes to Elliott Wave. Now I know it's funny because ICT always talks crap and makes fun of Elliott Wave traders, but he's not actually too far off. He's not that far, he's not that different than actual Elliott Wave. The principles are the same. They both try to view the market from a very strategic and complex way of doing so, and they think that's the only way to do it. We're gonna break this. Let's see. Here's Johnny and Jack Nicholson. Classic line, classic. Mr. Reckless, how you doing, my friend? I watched Crown Crypto last night. He explains that we are ready to blast to the moon because of one signal that only happens right before things skyrocket. I mean, sure, who knows? I can't take those things seriously until they actually happen. I'm pretty sure GU broke. Okay, so GU also is on here. So I'm watching for Great British Pound. So pretty much it's the battle of the break of structure. So according to Phantom Strategy, it's not which pair. If anyone here is a, I guess, a more experienced Forex Judas model trader here, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not about which pair breaks the low first or the high. It's about which has the first break of structure entry. So right now, Great British Pound also has put in a new low. So I actually kind of like Great British Pound a little bit more, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm gonna have my MT5 and also my other. I have my other account ready as well. Fuck is it? Excuse my French. Where is this? Did I close out of it like an idiot? I think I might have closed out of it. Shit. How is the funded account doing? It's doing good, Mr. Reckless. So the one challenge, I'm actually one trade away from passing phase 1. The shout out to Perthish, Grant, if he's in here. I'm not sure if anyone else passed phase 1, but there's a couple people who passed phase 1 before me. So congratulations to those guys who did. Shout out to you. Doing a great job. I'm just not risking as much. That's just me. I just don't feel comfortable risking 2%, but I get it from to me, I'm treating these accounts like it's like the only thing I have. So I have to be a little bit more conservative. I guess I have to reopen, or is it down here? Oh, it's down here. I'm an idiot. All right, so I'm keeping this open here. Let's open, and that's it. What happened? Yo, what's going on? Did I do something? But yeah, I'm like one trade away from passing. So I need to get to 27K. So I need to, what do I need to get? I'm gonna get a 2-to-1. I need to only risk $200. Many people passed phase 1 and 2 today in Phantom Discord. That's awesome. I didn't see it. I personally don't look at like the free section of that Discord just because it's a shit show. But I know I'm sure a lot of people did really well today, so congratulations to them. I hopefully will be passing phase 1 today if we can get a trade. I really like how EU is respecting this pivot though. We'll have to just wait and see how the breaker structure forms. Take both trades. You have 2 accounts. I do have 2 accounts and I could. We'll see. If you trade pairs against the USD like Euro USD, watch USD JPY. I will give you a hint if USD is weak or Euro is strong. I definitely will take a look at that, JTrader. Appreciate it. Like I said, Forex is new to me, so anything will help. I'm going to do my best to kind of keep it simple and just stick to the strategy. Let the strategy play out. But I'll definitely add that to the list. What is it? Watch USD JPY. No, it's like an inverse. Any resistance above? There is no resistance above. Wow. Okay. Where did my... I was drawing other ones. Let's see if the Forex can respect the ABCs. I just love how, like, a lot of the, you'd be surprised, a lot of these trades that is taken on this model is based off of ABCs, which I love, which I really love. Zero. Hello, Johnston. That's a new one. What happened to ABCs? Done with that? No, Zero, we're not done. We're just doing something different. Like, crypto's kind of dead. If I will, something I will say, if BTC does come back up, put in a new high, I will possibly consider that as a continuation setup, which I'm keeping an eye on. So I might cash out my short here. I really don't want to if we do get up there, but we'll just have to wait and see. But we're doing something different. This is a strategy called the Forex Judas model, which is based off of ICT concepts. And it's, to be honest, it reminds me a lot of how ABCs work. We do things slightly differently. The strategy is doing great. At the moment, I'm almost about to pass phase 1 of this challenge, and I'm up 2% on another 100K account that I just started today. No bread today, Pratish. No bread today. You can't really trade on a pair independently as they are all connected. In addition, oil and gold have great influence on USD pairs like New Zealand and Australian. You're right, JTrader, but the one thing that I think you can agree with this, that even though they do kind of follow the same, they will follow the same, sometimes the actual structures themselves will be slightly different. There's been a couple situations to where, you know, let's say EU might have a stronger rejection off of resistance versus GU, or a greater bounce off support versus, you know, Greatest British Pound might have a greater bounce off support than EU. It's all generally the same thing. They will respond in the same way, which is something I have noticed, but sometimes the actual structure themselves might be slightly different and can actually give you better or worse opportunities, if that makes sense. ABCs do work on FX as well. It's just market structure. Yes. It's just a different way to approach it. It's definitely a different way to approach it. Crab market sucks. Exactly, Sky Knight. Exactly. Oh, you said you had COVID, right? Who said that? Who said you had COVID? Did I miss something? Was that you, Sky Knight? Someone said, oh, I just found out COVID. How you doing, man? Are you doing all right? Is it like bad? where you just kind of have like a flu or like a fever. I've had COVID twice. I had it once. Okay, got it last year. I got it when it first started. So like when COVID peaked around, what was it? Like July, February of 2020. I got it in March. And that was really bad. It wasn't enough to like put me in a hospital or anything, but it was enough to where like getting out of bed, I was like panting. It was bad. And I was out of work for like a month and a half, almost 2 months before I was able to go back. And then the second time was the year after that. Literally just about a year after that, I got it again. But that time I was only out for like a week. I never had it's all right for now, fatigued body and tightened chest. Yeah. I noticed that usually like as a disease kind of progresses, and I could be spitting BS here, but the more hands or the more I guess the more people the disease gets passed through, the less, how to say this, the less it affects you, or the less it can negatively affect you. Now like nobody's dying from COVID unless you're really sick, or if you have like very bad lung problems, respiratory problems. No one's dying from COVID. In the beginning, though, a lot of people were. I see. If I know there's a couple people just tuning in, if you guys are new to the channel, I know I posted a tweet in as a response to Phantom and one of Phantom's tweets. If you guys are here from his Twitter, welcome to the channel. If you guys don't know me, my name is John or Johnny, doesn't matter. I know it says crypto in the name, and I am originally a crypto trader. We do things a little bit differently, but decided to try something else out to see if we can make something of it. And surprisingly, I'm actually doing really well. This model, this strategy is very similar to how I trade in crypto. It's just slightly different, and it really goes along the same lines, and it's the same reasoning on why it works. So I'm a big fan, and I definitely want to keep going, trying this out, pass challenges, and possibly make a full-time thing out of this. I'm not, getting too excited about that, but I have a 25k challenge account that I'm currently about to pass if I can get one more trade in, and then from there I also started a 100k account earlier today, or I guess last night, and we're up 2% on that. So I'm not risking a full 2% on that account. I want to take things slow. So as of now, I'm risking only 1%. If we get closer to the take profit goal, I will up my risk just to kind of just make sure I pass it. But we're not there yet. Let's see if we can get an entry. Breaker structure still the same. I don't think it's changed. Just waiting to see how this behaves on the way up. So if we do get something like this to where price comes up, maybe it's not the best one. If price comes up, forms like some sort of pullback, and then continues, that'll become a new breaker structure. Same thing with GU. So as you can see, we're getting a retest. If we get a rejection, even if we don't put in a lower low, if we get a significant break or a separation of the trend, then we can move the line down to there. But we're just not there at the moment. Stop loss is too large. 20 pips. That's the rule, 20 pips. On EU, it's still good. Correct me if I'm wrong, it's 20 pips. It's still good. But what I think is most likely going to happen We'll have to just wait and see. We're probably gonna get another break of the trend, and we're gonna form a lower entry, and so that should fix that problem, hopefully. If you guys have any questions about how to trade this model, how I trade, any questions about trading in general, you know, if you guys don't know me, I started off in crypto a couple years ago. Made a good amount of money doing so. I'm not going to say exactly how much, but I turned pretty much $0 into 6 figures, and learned very important core principles about trading. And now we're taking the foundation and the skills that I have as a crypto trader, and we're just going to do it all over again in Forex. Gonna do it all over again. I think the potential to make a lot of money from nothing is a lot more significant in Forex, with the power of prop firms and being able to take advantage of that. But everything's not certain yet. You know, I think it's one of the most important things you can do when looking for a strategy is back testing, live testing, forward testing, and just tracking. Shout out to Joel Carpenter. I always fuck up his name. I'm sorry. He's done a really good job at tracking this model. Fresh it. Him and his wife are doing a great job updating this. And you can see the results from the past. Right now, your 55% win rate. You'd be up 74% if you were risking just 1% on this model, which is insane. So yeah. I'm waiting to see how these next few candles close. Let me get my phone out. Get my phone ready just in case. All right, so this technically, since we got a separation in the trend, I believe this is the new breaker structure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this is the new breaker structure. So now if we move down here, stop loss below the low, this makes a little bit more sense of a trade. I see teenager from Mars. Oh, what's the risk to reward here? We aim for a strict 2-to-1. So basically you wait for a candle body close. From there, stop loss below the low, and then target a strict 2-to-1. Now, I go a little bit over 2. I'll go like 2.04, 2.05, just to cover for fees, which hasn't hindered my performance at all. So this should fix the problem of too small of a stop loss. Let's see, teenager from Mars. You should check out the AFEC FX model if you haven't. Joel Carpenter, I've seen him talk about it. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look at that. There's something to do with like a weekly fair value gap, right? I'm not really too big on the fair value gaps, but I will never be too ignorant to shut something like that down. So I just have to wait and see how this, if we can get an entry here. But like I always try to target a little bit slightly more than a 2. risk to reward ratio just to see, just to cover fees. So I'm not sure how much you need to do. Maybe like 2.02, 2.03. Tradu is not counting the fees. Okay. That's good to know, Pradesh. Good to know. Let's see if he puts in another low. I mean, it's not really going to matter. This kind of confirms the new breaker structure for me. What's the profit in percentage of total account this trade goes to plan? So according to how the model is originally stated, you should be risking 2% on the challenge phases just to kind of speed up the process. Me personally, I'm using 1% because I'm not too eager to get funded so quickly. When it comes to using higher risk, you have a chance to blow the account. I'm not saying that you're going to with this model, but a good losing streak at 2% will wreck you. So for me, it's more of about just getting a good couple wins and then even backing off the risk a little bit more. But it's always a fixed 2-to-1 risk reward ratio. So if you're risking 2%, you should be making around 4%. That could be depending on your account size. You have 100K, you know, that'd be 4 grand, 200K, 8 grand. If you have 25,000, I can't do the fucking math on that. That's $1,000. It really depends on what you're working with. But at the moment, you should be aiming for, according to the rules, a 2% risk. I'm not the biggest fan of that, just from personal experience of trading for a while. I don't like to risk too much on especially lower time frame trades. So for me, 1% is fine with me. So I'm risking 1% to make 2. So at the moment, if I do hit this trade based off of the Euro trade as well, which we'll go over here in a second. I'm sorry, the London session trade. I should be up 4% on the 100K challenge, and I should pass the 25K challenge. So, well, while we're waiting for this, let's go over the London session trade. So, I'll just do this. So on the London session trade, all right, you had the high and the low here. All right, high and then the low. All right, the high broke first. And you know what's funny, guys? You know what this is? It's just an ABC. I'm gonna mess around with this a little bit more, see if I can find something that's a little bit better, but or at least a little bit easier on the eyes. I'm not gonna say it that I can guaranteed, you know, find something that, or find a way to make ABCs work. It's just almost, it kind of ties together. So once you get the break above, you're looking for a break of structure entry. Your break of structure was this line here. All right, so once price got a candle body close below that, actually no, wait, it was this one. Sorry, this is your break of structure entry. So once you got a candle body close below this line here, which was this, you went ahead and took a short. I didn't get the best entry on this, I will admit. But you're looking for a fixed, looking for a fixed 2-to-1. So that was your trade right there. Boom. Okay, so it looks like we're getting close. I'm gonna pop up. How is, okay, so GU might give me it looks like GU is gonna be the trade. I could be wrong. Yeah, so that lower low just confirms this as the new breaker structure. But GU might have a better potential at the moment. I was using 2% past phase 1 and 4 trading days at 1R. I moved stop loss to break even. Oh, okay. When you got to like the 50% mark, I got you. Okay. All right, so what is this? Great British Pound. I'm just gonna start getting my entries in, or not entries, but preparing myself. I got MT5 loaded up. If you guys can't see, I'll show you guys the MT5 profits. Can I zoom in on this? No. See if I can pull this up on my phone. Come on. See, 102,270. If you guys can't read that, 102,270. So 2%, a little bit over 2% on the 100K account. I mean, if I pass these challenges, man, and we can make a, if I can make a consistent, like, not consistent, well, I would say, yeah, consistent. If I can make a consistent profit using this, I mean, that's gonna be nuts. A lot. 125 grand, even if you average 2% a month. I always like to do math. Always love to do math. Math is one of my favorite subjects. $2,500 a month. That's pretty crazy. Soon Johnny's going to buy a Lambo. I'm not gonna lie, Pratheesh, I went through a phase recently, like a week ago, where I was looking at shit that I shouldn't be looking at, looking to buy. If the car discussion does come up, I have two options depending on my budget. I actually probably wouldn't get in a Lambo at first. I actually would buy a second gen Audi R8, which is basically a Lambo and an Audi shell. That's probably the first car I would get if I had a little bit more money to spend. To be honest, I probably, if I had a lot more money to spend, I would buy a McLaren 720S over a Lambo. That's just me. That's just me though. I like cars and I like doors that go up, and I'm not spending $1 million on an Aventador with a single clutch transmission. What are we in 2004? Come on. That's just me though. And I'm looking at houses that I shouldn't be looking at. I can dream though. I can dream. I think GU is going to be the one. I think GU is going to be the entry. So, at them, unless EU gives you another break of structure, GU is going to be the entry. But yeah, I went through a phase recently that I was, looking at shit that I shouldn't been looking at. I'm not even making the money yet, and I'm looking at it. I'm pre-planning. Can't get carried away. I watched an interview with what's his name? Lambo Raul. And I actually really like his trading style. Very simplistic, playing support and resistance on the NASDAQ on a smaller time frame. He makes fucking bank doing it. He also makes a lot of money teaching. I didn't realize that half of his income comes from teaching. And I think there's nothing wrong with that as long as you have a good premise, a good foundation of what you're teaching. You're not teaching this bullshit. I have no issues with that whatsoever. I'm like, damn, this guy's making $2.5 million a year. Yeah, he said he made about $2.5 million off of trading and also $2.5 million off of teaching, which is insane. I'd love to making that kind of stacks to him. So, come on, what are we doing? The thing that's crazy too, like Euro has nothing supporting it. I know we're not doing, I'm not doing this to make a trading decision off of, but like the Euro has nothing till about $1.05, which is insane. And I think it has a higher probability of continuing that downtrend, but like I said, no daily bias. We're not using any bias to the downside, but I would, if I had the choice, I would probably prefer to be shorting this, but that's just me. We might not even get an entry today. Who knows? Yeah, I'm really preferring GU over this. Over Euro. And if I'm wrong for this, let me know. I'm pretty sure I'm right though. It doesn't go based off of what pair puts in the lower low first. It's about where the break of structure entry is. So which one gives you a break of structure entry first? And it looks like GU is a little bit stronger, or at least holding a little bit better. But that doesn't guarantee anything. Remember, guys, you gotta separate your emotions. Don't get scared. Don't get upset. Don't chase. Remember, you're in trading. You are a robot. Beep boop. And that can be any more true, especially for lower time frame stuff like this, which you guys know I usually don't do. I usually don't, like using smaller time frame stuff, but I think there's a strong case for this. So I like it, but I think now more than ever, especially when you're chasing smaller entries smaller time frame entries like this, you gotta be as mechanical, as robotic as possible. That's the most important thing. And like for me, like losing a couple trades in a row is nothing to me. All right, I've had like losing streaks of like 10 to 15 trades. Do you have a trick to not TP too early, apart from just not fucking doing it? Pop, that's a great extra comment there. To be honest, if you're having a hard time hanging on to a trade for until you take profit, one of the best things that I have done is to just walk away. Walk away. Set your stops. Go outside. Go take a shower. Sit in the shower for like 15-20 minutes. If you want to go work out. Keep yourself busy. Staying glued in front of the screen all day is not going to do anything for you. If you have chores to do, go do some fucking chores. If you have to go get your, oil change or something, go just get out of the house, leave. Don't be sitting in front of a computer if you're really having a hard time doing so. Because going against the rules and playing into your emotions, having that sense of greed, FOMO, you don't want to miss out on potential profits. That's just gonna kill you. It's gonna kill you. I TP'd EU this morning at about 85%. Okay, I mean, for me, I just set in, forget it. Like, literally, that's the best thing you can do. If you want, set an alert on Tradingview. Like, I had my watch on today. So basically, I set the trade. I set my alert at about like 85-90%. And so at that point, I move my stop loss to break even. And I'll set another little alarm to when my actual take profit hits, and that's it. And then I was just, away from my phone, away from my computer. And next thing you know, my alert went off. I'm like, oh, cool. I made this. You can't be attached to what the outcome of the trade is. You have to understand that if you are taking or if you're using a strategy that does give you some sort of advantage to kind of not predict, but allow you to take advantage of potential price movements or shift in price action, you can get an entry. You have to let the probabilities play out, understand what the potential is, and just, like I said, be a robot. Just, you're throwing darts at a dartboard. That's all you're doing. I learned something interesting this past weekend. This is, I'm not sure if this is just my observation. I don't know if this is actual statistical fact or anything. But who surprisingly would do very well trading, or the type of people who actually have potential to do very well in trading? Sports bettors. The reason why I say this is because I came across, I was chatting with a friend of mine, and him and his friend are like really big into sports betting, and they were kind of like explaining to me how they do stuff, and they, even though it's gambling, they do a lot on their end to control their emotions, to control how not letting the outcomes take advantage of them, and it's very, very similar to how trading is done. And I straight up was like, you guys should probably try trading. And we had a very long conversation about that over the weekend, or at least it was like after dinner, I guess. Yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting. And I've noticed, and I kind of put the pieces of the puzzle together. There's a couple people I know who are sports bettors, and the way they talk about like actively betting on sports, it's very similar about taking trades. I'm not saying that all sports bettors are going to be good traders, but something that can translate very well, especially if you're good at not caring about positions and how they play out. You can transition from sports betting to trading fairly easily. Just an observation, though. All right, it's not fact, it's not proven, but it's something I have noticed. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is a new break of structure entry for GU. And I also believe that this is the new one for EU. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anyone's here in chat watching this who is more familiar, have more experience with this model, let me know. I'm pretty sure. Correct? Okay. I'm pretty sure I was right. Sorry guys, I've been up all night. I'm tired. I can't wait to I can't wait to hit this trade, win or lose, and then go to bed. But guys, if you guys are interested, I know some of you guys are interested in the Forex stuff. I am working on that. The goal is to have videos out. The goal is to have videos out by this week. Because I'm actually going to Las Vegas next week. I'm going to be on a little trip. Good and bad. I don't want to talk about it too much. I got some family stuff to kind of deal with, but also I'm looking forward to having a good time, kind of taking a break from it all. I will be active. I will still be trading. I just won't be live streaming. And unfortunately, I don't have one of the things I do want to get in the future is a better laptop, so I can bring stuff around to stream more. I just have a basic laptop with like integrated graphics just to kind of do basic stuff. So you cannot stream on laptops like that. So I will be around. I will be actively trading. If I'm gonna have the Discord or the Forex section of Discord open, so I'll be updating you guys as I take entries while I'm gone. So be on the lookout for that. Like I said, the goal is this weekend is to have videos out. I'm gonna be really working on those the next couple days. So trading days are today, tomorrow. Oh yeah, we got 3 back-to-back trading days. So we got 3 back-to-back trading days this week. So probably in the middle of the night, I'll probably just do that, or whenever I wake up from my naps or my sleep. All right, this music's a little bit wild. I feel like I'm at a rave. Hi, Zitchy. Sure. Like I still like the GU better than the EU, but I could be wrong. All right, we might be getting a GU entry here. Gonna prepare myself. Yeah, it looks like GU is the move. Actually, we got a new candle close. Hopefully, this doesn't just pop right through this entry. I like when the entries kind of dance around and get a nice little close above. But if I'm only gonna be risking 1%, I'm gonna be risking even less. Let me do the math on this one. So I need to risk $400. Oh no! I need to risk $200. Sorry, $200. $200, right? Yeah, $200. $200 to make 4. Just type 4%. Just type 400 and risk 100%. Oh yeah. Stupid of me. You're right, Grant. You're stupid. Yeah, you're right. I was gonna say you're right. There you go. 200. Can't do math. There you go. 1.4. All right, so I'm gonna have to move these entries a little bit, as hopefully this is the one that gets us in. I'm also gonna pull up my MetaTrader, get that going. So let's do GBP USD. Where's MetaTrader? GBP USD trade. This is gonna be 1%, right? 1% of that is gonna be 7.10. Just preparing myself. I am planning to buy HP Omen 16 laptop. I have no idea what that is, Pratish. What kind of hardware does it have? Give me the specs. What are the specs? Just gonna do us dirty and not close above. See how good I am of the multitasking of getting both of these done at the exact same time. Ryzen 7 with a RTX 4060. That's not bad at all. How much? Those are that's some nice hardware. Curious what the price is going to be. Oh, it's going to do it to us. $30 seconds, crunch time, folks. Crunch time. See if we get a CBC. Can't nobody close. I'm gonna start punching in my entries now. A little bit more above there. Come on. Oh. Hate when it does this. All right, so what is that? Shit. 605. Buy. Then what's this one? 0.17. There you go. All right, so we're in. Modify position. Stops are gonna be stop loss 1.21982. All right, and then here we're gonna do so I'm currently in a trade. I'm just modifying my stops. We're gonna do $1.2192. All right, what's the take profit? So take profit, like I said, try to go a little bit above. I would do like a 2.03 just to be safe. Wait, 7. Firm. All right, so I got my TP for there. I believe that's the right one. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to entry 5. Okay, that's good. And what about this one? What was my entry on this? Entry was 1.2156. A little bit. 2.02. So we're gonna go modify position. Take profit. 1.22506. All right. So at the moment, I'll show you guys. We're currently sitting at they're not going to focus. Watch, by the time it focuses, it's going to be in the negative. All right, well, I'm in $84 profit on this one, and I'm up currently about 12 on this. So if we hit these trades, I pass phase 1 of the 25K, and then I'm halfway done to phase 1 of the 100K, which is pretty fucking insane. But let's see. Let's see, our dream's gonna be made or crushed. I mean, it looks really good as an ABC, but I don't know. TPs in your London high, like to see that. Yes, that is very good to see as well. Maybe it'll take out the not stops, but it'll create a good area of resistance up here. All right, so eyes on GU, and yeah. Usually around like the 75 to 80% mark, I'll go ahead and bring my stops to break even. So maybe, I don't know how long that's going to take. Or maybe we'll just get stopped out, which is fine too. Because even if I get stopped out on the larger trade, I'm still going to be up 1%. So, well, no harm, no foul. $1,099 in US. That's not terrible. That's not that bad for these, because usually the card itself is gonna be at least, how much is a 4060 here? Wonder how much is a regular 4060 is. Yeah, 4060 is about like $300-400 depending on what brand you get, which is not bad. Not bad at all. That's cheap. That is pretty cheap. So let's see. Let's get these. I'm pretty sure I got the entries pretty spot on. Entry was 254, yep. And then this entry was 56. Okay. So let's just wait and see. Oh, you know what? I gotta move this up a little bit. Take profit's gonna be 501. Alright, so not the best entries in the world, but we got them. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Okay, so good. I was on the right. I was on the right side. Phantom's also in the same trade. Okay, so I was doing things right. Wanted to make sure. Oh my goodness, we go down. Oh no. I should be watching GU, not EU. All right, let's see what happens. Unless you're going for an hour. I'm probably gonna give it like half an hour, 45 minutes. If we get stopped out, maybe I'll do like a quick crypto recap or something. But we have a fair value gap here. No? Yeah, we filled in the fair value gap. Ooh. Do something. So guys, nice lovely weather we're having. Actually, we're having really shitty weather. It's been raining the last fucking 3 days straight here. I can't stand it. Luckily, it's no more heat after this though. Where I live, it's gonna be mid to high 60s, low 70s the rest of this week. And then Monday, I am leaving for Viva Las Vegas, and it's not gonna be raining, thank God. So I don't have to worry about my flight being delayed. It'll be a smooth trip. And what's really funny too, the summer in Las Vegas, it's like really hot, and usually around this time, around the beginning of October, is when it literally like overnight just changes. And it's the like 2 days before we get there, the temperature drops like almost 20 degrees, which I love. High 70s, low 80s, I'll take it any day. Oh my goodness. Oh no, we gonna lose. We gonna lose. I'll tell you what though, even if we do lose, I'm gonna be sleeping like a fucking baby. Do you have anything catching it? No. Yeah, we probably gonna lose this one, to be honest, guys. It's okay though. Pump it. Berthies, she spoke too soon. Wake me up when September ends. Or in this case, we get stopped out or hit TP. It's been so long since I've had like the RSI up, and this chart looks so different compared to this. Hurts my eyes. 4 wins in a row after 1 loss to start these challenges have been nice. Yeah, no, that's awesome, Grant. A lot better than how I started, I'll tell you that. It's been a little bit of a bumpy road for me. Yeah, at one point I was down like 4% on the 25k account. Now we're about to win. Not about to, but if this trade hits. I think a good approach with your strategy is you can set your trade and forget doing something else, so you can avoid FOMO and overtrading and set TP and stop loss. Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, I don't do anything else because I'm trying to like show you guys on stream. But yeah, if I wasn't streaming like earlier today during the London session, I literally just took a couple minutes, set my position, set my stop losses, and just continue on doing what I was doing. So for me, I wasn't stressing about it. I never stress about my trades. All right, that's not true. I 95% of the time I never stress about my trades. There's always like maybe 1 or 2 that I'm like kind of like nail biting a little bit, but Jack Black. Yo Johnny, how's it going? Are you using 2% per trade? At the moment I'm only risking 1%. I know a lot of people have been I know Prateesh, Grant, some other people have been using Jack Black. I think you've been using 2% a trade. It's those people have already passed phase 1, which I'm struggling. I'm not struggling about. I'm falling behind because I'm only risking 1%. If we hit this trade on this account, I'll pass phase 1. If not, no worries. It's less 1% risk. And then I actually started a 100k account last night. Took a trade during London. That hit take profits. I'm up currently 2% on that account. At the moment, we are currently sitting in the red, about $500. It's kind of, I don't know if it's gonna focus, but oh, there it is, $500. So we're probably gonna end up taking the loss on this one, which is fine. Just from like a normal, like, not taking anything else into consideration, just looking at basic support and resistance, I have a very hard time believing that price can't and will not fall down to at least $1.05161. That's a big drop, but it seems like that's probably what's gonna happen, which is fine. If not, cool, even better. What's your max daily loss for the day? Like a threshold you say I stop for the day. So with this strategy, you would trade once per session and only 2 sessions a day. So if you're risking 2%, the most amount you can lose in one day is 4%. If you're risking 1%, the most you can lose in a day is 2%. Try to 100k fund. No, I used Funded Next, I believe it's the name of the company. I tried something a little different. I'm trying my best to not have all my accounts on one firm. If we do get more serious into this and a little bit, and we dive deeper into this strategy and trading Forex a little bit more, if you are going to be buying multiple challenges, make sure you kind of, just like how you diversify your crypto holdings, always diversify where your challenges are coming from. You never know what's going to happen. I don't want you guys to accumulate a bunch of challenges on Tradingview, and next thing you know, Tradingview, something happens and either regulations screw them over, or anything can happen. So always just kind of diversify. So you have multiple opportunities in the session. It's just one trade per session. Romaine. Funded Next is nice. They do a profit share for challenge phase. Yeah, that's kind of the sticky point for me. So you get 15% if you pass the challenge phase. So I have a 100k account. So if I pass a 100k account, I'm going to be getting a 15% split of the total profits. between both phases, and I believe it's $1950, almost $2,000, which is pretty fucking crazy. Plus you get your refundable trading, your refundable number back, so, or refundable deposit. So, you know, I'm gonna be, and that's not including a payout. So if I get a payout plus the refundable fee plus the profit share, I'm gonna be, I mean, that's an easy almost $4,000, if not $5,000, which is pretty fucking crazy off of a 100K account. So yeah, smart not to put all your eggs in one basket. Exactly. You know, diversify. I have a spreadsheet where I just keep track of, actually, I don't know why I have 2 link trees of Joel. Do I not have? Well, I have a spreadsheet of like all funded, a bunch of different firms you can get funded through. And you can definitely get a lot of funding. If you want to spread out, like you can, one of the craziest ones that I've seen. And guys, if you guys find more firms, let me know. I'm gonna be adding them to the list. Let me find sheets. So at the moment, let's see. So basically, I have like a spreadsheet that I keep track of, like all the funded accounts. I'm probably gonna get rid of the concept trading because I didn't realize that they have up to $20 million of funding, but you have to scale into that. And to pay 50 grand to start off with 500K, that's kind of stupid. So I might take that off the list. So just ignore that one. I know it's a big number, but the craziest one besides that is Mint funding. You can get up to $2 million on a 1-step. And I mean 15 grand, but like let's say you get your hand on one of those. Let's say you actually buy it and pass. All right, you I mean 42 grand, you can make that back in 1 month easy. I mean you get it back, but that's nuts. So right now I'm currently at these two. So if I can pass these two, average monthly income of about 2,500. If I can average 2% a month, which I think is a very low number. If you guys are curious where I got that number from, easy way to do that is what I like to do is go to this number here. All right, you're risking 1%. In most cases, especially when you're trading actual funded accounts, you should be risking less than that. So you can do the math. 74.56 divide that by 2. All right, 37.28. And you take the amount of time we've been doing, this has been being tracked at the moment. So February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So 8 months. Divide that by 8 months. All right, you get 4.66, risking 1%. Oh, sorry. I'm fucking stupid. No, this is 0.5%. So risking 0.5%, you're theoretically you should be making 4.66% a month, but I figure you lowball that, round it down to 2. So I think it's a very conservative number. All this information is there. You guys can back test or you guys can look at the back testing results yourself. Pretty insane. So you do that, you start messing around with some of the numbers and stuff, which I like to do. This one I paid $515. With fees $535. Just simple. All right, so yeah, I don't really plan on spending more than what I have now. So if these fail, I mean, it is what it is. That's why I'm playing my risk a little bit more conservatively, because I don't plan on putting a whole bunch of money into this. I just I plan on taking my time, actually passing, and focus on getting the funding. And then from there, you can just keep diversifying. So from there, I'd probably do something a little bit cheaper, like this one. Blue Guardian has a 200K account you can get for 950. From there, 325, you know, your average potential goes up to 6,500. You can just take half, reinvest it, or if you want to go balls to the wall, you can. So you can go one there, you can go one here. So let's say you pass those two. You know, this is all indicative that you are consistent, you pass these challenges. You know, your potential income growth with this becomes exponential. Like I said, you can just reinvest. If you're going to go for the 2 million, you can. I mean, that's that's a lot of fucking money. 66K in a month. I could see why like people are millionaires from trading Forex using prop firms and stuff. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to do so. But wow, EU is dropping. I kind of like how GU is just kind of sticking to it, but like I said, I'm not confident in this. Did you find any good copy trading websites? Fair value gap. Oh. With Top Step, you can trade real life funded account trading on CME Group, which is nice. Maybe I'll look into that. Romaine, did you find a good I forgot there was one. Gotta find it. Who did this? I forgot who did this video. I think it was Kimmel. Fucking find it now. Here we go. I haven't looked at this one, but it's called trade/copier.com. Apparently this one's pretty good. Never haven't signed up for this yet, but you know, we're gonna get to the point. Hopefully, if we do pass multiple challenges, I mean, definitely absolutely gonna be utilizing this. So apparently, this is a good one. Social Trader is a good one. I think there's one more I don't know the name of, but there's like 3 main ones that everyone uses. Oh my goodness, we got stopped out. Yep, I got stopped out of the MT5. I mean, EU's really going for it. I think, like I said, I didn't think this was going to be a good trade or a winning trade, but it's okay. You can't win them all. We're still net positive. This one I'm also out too. So, yeah. Lambo canceled. Yep, got to cancel the order on the Lambo. R8 canceled. McLaren canceled. My watch is gonna pump now. It's okay. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Well, that's pretty much it. That's all she wrote, folks. I am fucking tired. So I am going to do Wordle, and we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Sorry for the explicit cursing, excessive cursing today. That's what I do when I'm tired. Off to tomorrow. Yeah, so guys, I will be here tomorrow. Same time. So if you guys want to come back, see how we do the next day. Hopefully we get more winners. We'll see. Donuts. Okay. Loads. I don't know. Raise. I already used the A, the S. I'm not really in a Wordle like state of mind. Hobby? I don't know. BTC going up or down, brother? To be honest, two different scenarios. Either we come back down, put in one more lower low, pass this support, maybe we can talk about more upside, or we go ahead and put in an ABC here, and then we look for a reversal. Something like this. Something like that. That's what I'm looking for. One of those two. I have no idea, guys. You guys have any ideas? Oh, Dylan. Oh, okay. You're from Horse Crew. Sorry, I'm fucking tired. But yeah, it's either one more high or we start making our way back down to new lows, or at least temporary lows. So I'm not too convinced we're gonna keep pumping yet. Let's see. Heather says Rocky. Good guess. Good guess. Better than any of the guesses I had. D gains. I like that. D gains. That's pretty cool. I probably will. I'm gonna do my best to remember that. All right, folks. I'm tired. I love you all, but I want to go to fucking sleep. I don't know why this is. We got stopped out. All winning streaks must come to an end. It's okay. But yeah, we will be here tomorrow, same time. I'm gonna aim for a little bit earlier because I'm gonna be home. So instead of like driving home and then hopping on stream, I will be home. So yeah, take care, guys. We're gonna do this. Actually, we're not gonna do anything because I'll be here tomorrow. I'm just gonna go to bed. All right, guys. Until next time. D Gains, Perthish, Heather, Grant, Romaine, Jack Black. Who else is in here that I missed? Pop, Zero, Teenagers from Mars, S King, Betabot, J Trader. Who else? Mr. Reckless, Mar, Smurf. If I missed you, Raza, Sky Knight. If I missed you, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Until next time, be good, be safe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.